I'm Carrie Peters, a recognized thought leader in the Microsoft Dynamics community and a Microsoft MVP for business applications. Welcome to the Get Your New View podcast. Keep listening to learn how we work with frustrated Business Central and NAV users who struggle to use their system and find the answers that they need. We teach them to truly understand how the system can support their business processes to make immediate and lasting improvements. As a result, they get more done in less time, make better business decisions, and even love their system. Let's talk about what the return on investment is for this whole business process assessment. Many of the recommendations made are system efficiencies that easily eliminate unnecessarily complex processes, heavily paper-based systems, dual data entry into multiple systems, and overall underuse of the capabilities of the ERP system. But there's some key benefits that you should expect from an assessment. The first one really is quick wins. When we're meeting with you initially, we'll be sure to point out any easy changes that you could do immediately, even before the recommendation report is written. We love having people experience that aha moment when we're there of something simple that they could do that really just makes their job better. So quick wins are an important part of the assessment process. The first section of the report that you're going to receive is going to contain actionable changes that you can do on your own starting immediately. These are all things that don't cost any additional money or require additional help. We find that most of our customers take advantage of the momentum created during the assessment process and put these things into action right away. You certainly can understand where your team has learning gaps based on the observations that we had. Many times you just don't know what you don't know. And we can focus in on what your team needs to scale them up appropriately so that you're using the system to its fullest. The next thing is that you'll have a plan for continuous improvement. There's no way that you can enact all of the recommendations right away. We find that many of our customers plan for about a year or more to gradually address all of the improvements. And it's critically important to keep in mind that the pace of change that your team can tolerate when working on this plan is a factor. We do know that taking into account the pace for change and doing this gradually over a period of time means that your plan for continuous improvement is going to make you successful in moving to that next level with the recommendations that you have. The last thing that you should really expect from the assessment is this is a great chance to address phase 2. Y'all know what phase 2 is, right? You did your implementation and there was a whole list of things that just couldn't get done by the time the implementation was done. So it went to phase 2. How many of those phase 2 things got done? Maybe a couple, but oftentimes we find that those things get abandoned as people move on with using their new system and just making the business work. So it's a great time to revive those and get them done. So as we think about what the return on investment is for the assessment, you know what you're going to get already, you know how it'll be organized, but what kind of a difference is it really going to make? So now it's homework time. Take out your pen and your paper and grab that list that you had of prioritized things and choose one that you just know is an inefficient process. Write down for that one process how many total person hours it takes today to accomplish that. And then write down the total person hours you should take once it's improved. So as it is today, how many person hours does it take today? And just take a guess. If you could cut it in half, how many person hours do you think it should take to accomplish that? Now, write down the average hourly wage for those people who are doing the work. And now apply that wage to the hours, both before and after. How much did it cost the company in money, right? Wage times hours. How much did it cost the company to do it before? And how much is it going to cost the company to do it once it's been improved? Now we're just putting together a what if here. We're taking a look at what that could possibly look like. But if you've picked that one where you have a good feeling that it could be improved, you can get there, it's going to save some time and money, then what would happen if you start focusing on improvement on that list of 20 prioritized items? How much money would you save by focusing on improvement as a value in your company? How much could you save by applying efficiency to those other processes? Just for fun, go back to your list, sketch out a couple more. See what that looks like. Some of them will be small, some will be large, some of them you just don't know. And that's okay. What you do know is by focusing on this is you're going to make things more efficient, use more automation, eliminate paper, eliminate dual data entry, and certainly just create overall continuous improvement throughout your organization as a value. Now, we've talked a little bit about time and money, right? What about the intangibles? Make a list of those intangibles. Employee morale, that's a big one. Just keeping up with current technology, not falling behind, not falling out of maintenance or licensing with your software. Customer satisfaction. Think about the intangible. How much happier could your customers be because your systems work well? They don't have to struggle with your systems or with your employees in trying to conduct business together. It's just easy. So customer satisfaction is a big intangible there. Think about all of those intangibles and what those positive outcomes could be that are not monetarily measurable, or at least easily measurable. When you think about that and you look at those numbers, the return on investment is going to far outweigh the cost of an assessment. If you're thinking about this just a little bit more and would love to talk it over, please just contact us. It's super easy. Just reach out to us at info@getyournewview.com. That's info@getyournewview.com. And we'll set up a quick 30-minute call to talk about what a business process assessment could do for you and for your company. Our next episode is going to talk about what the next steps are after the assessment is completed. Did your team ever really get good training to understand how to use your business software? Do you think you could use more features of your software if you just knew how? Are you frustrated with inefficiency that never seems to get better? Do you suspect that there just has to be a better way, but you don't know what that is? We believe every company can benefit from increased efficiency and higher utilization of their software, and that it's possible to have fun while learning exactly how to do that. The experts at NewView Strategies work with frustrated Business Central and NAV users who struggle to use their system and find the answers they need. We teach them to truly understand how the system can support their business processes to make immediate and lasting improvements. As a result, they get more done in less time, make better decisions, and even love their system. Please contact us at getyournewview.com to get started.